Trial continues against man accused of death by drowning on New York subway. Show headline. Headline: Daniel Penny has been indicted by Manhattan grand jury in the death of Jordan Neely Daniel Penny, the Marine Corps veteran who performed a fatal chokehold on Jordan Neely's neck on New York City subway, has surrendered to police. Scott L. Hall, USA Today. A New York judge has refused to dismiss case of Daniel Penny, who is charged with manslaughter for the May strangulation death of Jordan Neely in a subway car. New York District Attorney's Office said Wednesday. Penny was charged with involuntary manslaughter after forcing Neely, a 30-year-old black man experiencing homelessness, into a rear chokehold after Neely acted erratically on the subway. According to eyewitness testimony, a medical examiner ruled Neely's death a homicide caused by a collapsed neck. Penny's defense attorneys had filed a motion to dismiss the case, arguing Penny did not intend to harm Neely and that several witnesses feared for their lives on the subway day. Now that judge denied defense's request to dismiss case will move forward and possibly go to trial. The next conference meeting in the case will be held on March 20. The district attorney's office told USA Today in a statement Wednesday. On May 1, Neely began yelling on the train and threw his jacket on the ground. According to testimony from more than a dozen witnesses, witnesses said he was acting erratically but did not have a gun or attack anyone. In recent months, attorneys on both sides have argued that other sides' evidence cherry-picked witness statements to exaggerate or underestimate the fear Neely created when he began yelling in subway car and saying he was ready to fight. Witness accounts vary, attorneys say, part because Neely was not in direct view of all the passengers the crowded car that morning. Following Neely's outbursts, Penny, white, approached him from behind and forced him into a chokehold for several minutes, including when Neely stopped resisting. Penny was indicted in June on charges of involuntary manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide, and has pleaded not guilty. Penny's legal team fought to dismiss the case, arguing that a reasonable person in their client's position in the subway car might also have felt it was necessary to use force to prevent Neely from harming other passengers. If Penny is tried in criminal court for second-degree manslaughter, the jury will be tasked with determining whether she committed reckless conduct that created an unjust risk of death for Neely and then consciously disregarded that risk. Prosecutors with the New York District Attorney's Office argued that more evidence should have been considered in the case, including witness testimony from some subway passengers who said outbursts like Neely's were not unusual on New York City public transportation. The New York District Attorney's Office said prosecutors could not comment on ongoing litigation but